morning. I think I'm gonna start doing a morning routine. I always have a lot on my mind in the morning, so it'd be nice to unload some thoughts while making my coffee. Perfect time. I'm down here on the coast of Oregon. I woke up this morning with not an idea at all, a clue of what my future holds, and it's a pretty daunting feeling. Um, you know, I keep getting signs and synchronicities. I've had gone through all the signs and synchronicities for years when I was younger. It was so strong of nonstop synchronicities. It's like trying to figure out what that was about. They got talking I was going crazy for years too, but that just kept being synchronized, and it was to the point I just couldn't deny what was happening, and it was basically guiding me what I consider out of, or guiding me through the matrix, through all my trauma and through all my trials and experiences, trying to make sense of them. The synchronicities I've always had in my life, pretty strong. And, it just keeps telling me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And to me, in my mind, it just seems crazy. It really does. But like I said, I've been in this position so many times, and then I'll, think that I'm going crazy, and then try to conform back into society because thinking that there's no other option for me. I don't know what else to do. But I'm trying to stay strong because I don't want to go back to society and the way things are. And I don't want to play that game, or I don't condone it, So how could I be a part of a system that I don't trust or believe in? I'd rather be alone. And that's what I'm doing right now. And be honest, like, either way right now seems very stressful, and I mean, it's great to be free, but it's scary when you don't. Not scary. It's can be worrisome when you don't know what your future holds and you have no support. No visible support here. You know, scary. Not scary. Not scary. That's not the word. It can be worrisome. Freedom is not scary if you embrace it fully. It's spacious. It's open space. Really, that's what it is. But it's when you're all alone, it's it's interesting. But I know that the only way out is through, and if I keep trying to, at this point, give up, but I'm just doing what I only thing that I can do right now is express my feelings and what I'm going through and my experiences, and talk about life in general as far as the state of the world, the group of people that are running the world. That's what needs to be exposed. This is what needs to be talked about, and this is what nobody's talking about. And if this is what I'm supposed to do, then this is what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I full-heartedly feel that this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And I don't know what it'll turn into, but, you know, it'll help relieve me of my own thoughts too, because I don't have anybody to even talk to. Nobody understands me. And hopefully on the web that there's a wider, broader amount of people so that it could probably reach somebody. Because in my world, it's just a bunch of zombies. It's like The Walking Dead out here. Yeah, but I just want to get straight into this one. I was thinking about this last night again. It really just blows my mind. You know, I'm not sure if it's a group of shape-shifting reptilians that are running the government, or if it's just a negative energy. I can't tell exactly what it is, but regardless of what that is, it needs to be stopped. You know, we outnumber them. You know, that's why they kept us in a state of fear, is because that's what keeps us from ever. It keeps you docile, keeps you from ever standing up. That's the name of the game. It's simple, really simple. Yeah, it's like just a bunch of sheep. You know, we never needed them. We can create our own world without them. Much better world. Stop thinking that we need them to survive for anything. This is our land. We came here, we're born free, and then it was taken from us without our consent. And that's where the problem is. I didn't sign up for this. You know, the hellish realm that they've designed. I didn't sign up for that. It's so clear. I mean, there's nobody even outdoors anymore. Where is everybody? Everybody's in a state of shock, finally. You know, but it's still, what are you going to do? You're going to hide? You're not going to talk about this? We're not going to talk about the elephant in the room here? It's bull. I'll stay here on the front lines, I guess, by myself until we stand up, man. I'm telling you. You know, all the knowledge that I ever got through my life is, you know, it's been acquired through my own life experiences, and it's brought me to the facts. You know, I've seen the evil in this world. It's real. It's real. I can feel it in the air. This world has changed. We need to stand up before it's taken from us. They're trying to collapse all the timelines into one. Wait, that thing I want to bring up real quick. That CERN particle collider. You know, that Miami incident that happened a few years back. They're connected. There was a portal that was opened from Antarctica, and the coordinates were backwards. They got it mixed up, and the coordinates were backwards, and they lined up to the Miami Mall. And when the portal opened from CERN, there was some brief time there where there was entities that came through the portal there, and it was from CERN. So they knew what they had done. It was an accident, I believe, but they knew what they had done, and it was definitely some kind of other dimensional beings that came through from CERN that did that. So